It feels quite different to run my business now that I have a reason for being, because it permeates everything and it makes it much easier to communicate to the frontline people what it is that we're doing. It gives them a purpose. So the leadership team always gets together and you do your offsites and have your conversations and everything, right? So they get it. But how do you get it so that every person in the company understands your reason for being? I always had a hard time getting my vision to everybody else. And in doing some studying, we looked at our company profile and realized that 50% of our company, more than 50% actually, was considered the millennial or Gen Y generation. And if you look at what drives them to work, it's not money necessarily, it's not security, it's not even just a job well done. Those are all definitions of other generations, but a big thing for them is meaning. They have to have meaning in whatever it is that they're doing. And so by having something as simple as to wow customers with every interaction gives them meaning. They understand why they're there. So Mike's value to Elgia is that he taught us a new way of thinking. He taught us how to shift our way of being so that it could continue to add value to us in the future. Mike was really a catalyst for a new thought process. I always thought of how things were external to the company. So you ask the question, how can we get more customers? How can we get them to buy what it is that we sell? What is it that we're supposed to be selling? How do you make that great? Whereas our shift in thought process became, how can we be great and then use our greatness to deliver something great out to the world? And you were very free with teaching and imparting that knowledge. And I've worked with a lot of consultants and I haven't gotten that. So they were helpful while they were with me, but then afterwards, in a year, I'm like, what was my value exactly? Working with you versus working with a lot of other consultants. Usually when I work with consultants, I feel like they're bringing me a fish. Whereas working with you, I felt like I was taught to fish. That would be the difference.